Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my special report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. 10 years ago, tornado tore destructive path through New Hampshire. 10 years ago, a tornado touched down in New Hampshire that destroyed a dozen homes, damaged 200 more, and caused the first tornado-related death in the state in more than 60 years. The tornado on July 24th, 2008 spent an hour and a half on the ground and was a half-mile wide. Based on damage assessments, the National Weather Service categorized it as an EF2, which means it had winds up to 135 miles per hour. The storms that developed that day were thought to be more of a flash flooding concern. No one actually saw the tornado because it was obscured by a heavy curtain of rain, but the damage was impossible to miss. The tornado was strong for New Hampshire, which typically gets 2 weak tornadoes in any given year. It cleared a 52-mile path from Deerfield, New Hampshire to Freedom, New Hampshire, making it the longest track on record for New England tornado. The path of the tornado can still be seen in parts of the state, even after 10 years. At Stockbridge Corner in Alton, the storm ripped up large swaths of forest, but new trees are growing in their place. The shorter, younger trees show where the tornado swept through. In the decade since the tornado touched down, the technology that meteorologists use to track severe thunderstorms has improved, and so have tornado warnings. The National Weather Service issues warnings when a tornado is reported by a trained weather spotter, or when the winds show rotation on Doppler radar. Other recently upgraded radars can detect rotating winds in a thunderstorm better and allow National Weather Service meteorologists to issue warnings faster. But there are still some serious challenges with a tornado warning, particularly because it's more difficult to detect rotation near the ground. That's especially true in New Hampshire, where mountains can block the radar's lowest beams. Although such storms are rare, the July 2008 tornado still serves as a reminder to Granite Staters that when strong storms arrive, they need to be taken seriously. And here is a photo of the 2008 tornado, as you can see right here. And I remember the 2008 tornado. I was at Deerfield Community School in the summer school program, and big storm was outside the school, and then we lost power, and then they called all of our parents, and they picked all of us up. My mom picked me up, and then that on that day I was actually going to the lake house as well, so we needed a detour to get to the lake house and things. So I remember where I was during the tornado in 2008 when it hit my hometown of Deerfield, New Hampshire. And that does it for my special report right here on the Riley King Network. We want to hear from you. Let us know, do you remember where you were when the 2008 tornado hit New Hampshire? Comment below and let us know. We want to hear from you. And what was it like where you were as well? Have a wonderful night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this special report. Good night. Bye.